Well, welcome back to Breakfast with Bob, and I'm sorry we had a day off yesterday. Unforeseen circumstances. Let's just say we've all got to look after our mental health at this time because it's not easy. Anyway, welcome back. And today on Breakfast, we've got I'll say a fairly continental one for you. Let's start with some Game of Thrones inspired orange juice. I drink and I know things. Yeah, I am like Tyrion Lancaster, but perhaps a little bit shorter. And yes, all right, Tyrion Lannister. Right, then we've got, here's the food. It's a bit sort of, I don't know, continental British today. We've got some seeded brown toast, we've got some mortadella, a little bit of cheddar cheese, and some red grapes. And, I'll just try this, and then we're going to have to head into spooky land. So wait a minute, let's have a bit of this. Look at my grapes. Now, it's Friday today, isn't it? Yeah. So it's Friday, the 17th of April. And to those of you that know your literature and your history, you'll know that 150 years ago today, in the northeastern seaside town of Whitby, there was quite an interesting discovery. The Gothic writer Victor Hugo discovered on this day, living in a cave on the Whitby coast, a grotesque monster called Frankenstein. Now, Frankenstein, he had been sort of known in local folklore because he used to steal the locals' crops, and they would go and taunt local children like that, and so they awful amount of taunting. It's not known how he appeared there at first in this cave, but of course you will have read about Frankenstein the monster. He didn't look like everything that has been described to you. He actually apparently had a head like an enormous chicken, and like chicken legs, but then the body of a man. Oh, absolutely terrifying. And anyway, so he lived there. This is 150 years ago today. He was found. Within months, though, he was hunted down by the villagers to the centre of a nearby mountain, and they found he had a ring that he had found at the bottom of a lake, which gave him immense power. So basically, they chopped his head off and they burned him. They burned him, and he was like, and it was really scary. And I've just remembered I forgot to do my scary music, which would have made it even more scary. It was that scary. Seriously, it was that scary. Imagine now, he's in the cave, and this is where Victor Hugo found him, which happened to have a creaking door. And I think you get the idea. So look, I'm sorry to bring that to you on a Friday. That's why Quackers the Duck isn't visiting, because he hates scary stories. But that is a very scary story. So if you go out today and you happen to see a cave, just don't go in the cave. Not if you've got children who could get taunted. Anyway, I'm going to get back to that. And I'm wishing you all good mental health. Stay well, stay happy.